Not far from the World War II memorial, veterans and their families pay their respects in the summer heat to the victims of another conflict. This is a monument to the Korean War. It was the last time China and the United States fought one another. Back then, in 1950, America led a United Nations force to support South Korea after the Chinese-backed North invaded. China then came to the aid of its allies. The lesson from the Korean War is that while neither the Americans nor the Chinese necessarily wanted conflict, both were driven into a war in a third country by historical forces that were beyond the control of either of them. If it was true back then, it's also possible today.
I don't believe that either China or the United States or any other nation in our part of the world wishes to see conflict. And so we all call for de-escalation of tensions, for people to respond peacefully, to negotiate their differences. The United States is the indispensable security power in the Indian Ocean, Asia-Pacific, and has been for decades now. And the economic advancement that all countries have benefited from, including China, is as a result, in part, of the presence of the United States as a security guarantor. But there is something fundamentally incompatible with that, isn't there? Because if China's economy continues to grow and it continues to spend a proportion of its GDP on defence, as every country does, then it will become also the strongest military power in the region. It will displace the United States. And where does that leave us? Well, I don't believe that it will displace the United States anytime soon.
History tells us that any shift in the balance of power between big countries brings instability, uncertainty, and the risk of conflict.